Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, children of God. Thank you so much for dropping by this video. This is in response to a question I actually got a year ago. I'm very sorry. I'm backlogged on comments and questions. I'm working my way through them. And the question was, oh no, I misplaced the question. The question was, one moment. Voila. Can you speak about the fear in people's mind about they use the medical term, I'm going to use, say, the current world health situation. After listening to you, I feel more calmer. Thank you for doing this. Well, first of all, you're welcome. And feeling calmer, so the truth is well, it's written that Jesus wrote, the truth sets us free. And if I was speaking words of truth, it would be natural to feel calmer. And of course, we're talking here not my truth, but spiritual truth. And that's really what this is all about. According to Bruno Guardian, fear is evil and comes from evil. And it's always, he never said this, but in my own analysis of every time I've been afraid, it's always been based in something not true. For example, based in the lie that I am a body. I'm not a body. Bruno Guardian said it. Many great teachers have said it. Another great lie is that this world, when I say great, I mean popular. I don't mean good. That this world is sort of just chaotic or random. Things happen chaotically and randomly. Whereas Bruno Guardian pointed out that he said the state of the world is steered by God. Only things that serve as a lesson are allowed to happen. Bruno Guardian once said, and I'll have to paraphrase, that in essence, if we knew the truth about God, that there would be no need for fear. We could literally be in the middle of an ocean in a boat that's taking on water, in essence sinking, and not feel afraid. So, and Bruno once said, if you take in fear, evil will play with you like a football. And for those of us in the United States, a football is, in Europe, a football is a soccer ball. Meaning once we take on fear, we become a plaything for evil to just kick around and rule. Fear it's very high up there in terms of just how evil, and what is evil? That which is harmful. It's very, 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 very harmful. The opposite of fear is faith. And that's why fear is always a lie, because it's based in lack of faith. So there we have truth and fear, truth and untruth, faith and lies in the big picture. Now, what about the current world health situation? Well, according to Bruno Guardian, all of humanity's problems stem from two things which are very related: moving away from God, moving away from nature, and creating an artificial or a synthetic civilization. So I can't speak for Bruno. I don't know what Bruno Guardian would say, but I have a guess. And my guess is that the current world health situation is nothing more than, I almost want to say, a natural consequence of moving away from God and moving away from nature. That things like that are going to happen, and life on this planet is just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. We've been fed the lie that science and technology will solve all of our problems, and we've tested that, and the results are in. So what about people's fear specifically concerning this situation? Well, Not sure what to say to that specifically. Let me see if anything comes. Well, one piece is, and not so specific to this, but Bruno Guardian said the time of death is already set. When you're born, the time of death, when you arrive, the moment you are going to depart this earth is already set, as long as you're willing to learn. If an unwillingness to learn and an inability and unwillingness to learn or grow, Bruno Guardian said, an early recall can happen. You can come back sooner. But otherwise, the date of your death is set. So first and foremost, in response, with this current what's going on, I personally haven't really felt fear about physical death, because I'm pretty convinced Bruno is correct. I'm not pretty convinced, I'm convinced Bruno is correct. As long as I'm willing to learn and grow, then my time here on this earth is predetermined by God, not by circumstances, not by illness, not by random happenings, but by God. So the other piece is understanding Bruno Guardian's teachings and applying them to the state of the world, not just the current world health situation, but it's my understanding that things are just going to keep getting worse until enough people turn around back to God and nature. Like, again, that's just sort of a natural consequence. It's like we've taken it as far as we can, life without God and life disconnected from nature. And that's not to say I haven't had moments of fear. I can certainly empathize, but that is that's my response. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for asking. I wish everyone a beautiful, beautiful day. Take care. Oh, Guillermo. I'm very glad to hear it's inspirational. I feel like that's the main function of the community hour, is to remind people of the truth and encourage them. And I think those are Bruno's almost exact words, to be encouraged on the path. That's what I see the function of these gatherings. Take care, dear ones. And also, for me, the function of these gatherings is, I think Bruno Guardian's teaching is one of, if not the last chance we have for us as a race to turn things around. Bruno talked about, if we don't turn things around, then God will. But I'm utterly convinced that Bruno's teaching can literally turn around and solve every problem on this planet. So that's why I do this. I feel I must share this, which can not only help the individual, but can literally redeem this planet from all problems, from all evil. Take care. Big love.